Hello guys, welcome to the video. With the most recent DCS sale, we're going to be welcoming in some new MiG-21 pilots, so this video is for you. I am by no means an expert, however, I do have quite a few hours in the MiG-21 and it's a real lovely jet to fly. So when I hop into the jet, the very first thing I do is go ahead and start the auto start. From there, I like to head on over to the rearm and refuel menu and grab a bunch of R60s. These are great in dogfights, and what you also could do here is use the R3Rs, but typically I only find those useful on the first pass. If you loose it and it misses, you don't get your target down and you get into a dogfight, that's where these R60s are really going to shine. Your R3Rs are quickly going to become useless, in my opinion, once you get into a dogfight. Always take the countermeasures pod, and then as far as fuel, being lightweight in this jet is fantastic, so you don't want to weigh it down too much. You can see with this setup right here, we're getting pretty close to the max weight, so we don't want to add any fuel tanks, and really we're never going to need them. Come up here to ammo type and switch that to the AA mix, then we're good to go here. From there, I like to move down here on the right hand side, and on this panel here pretty much everything goes on except this gun cam switch here, so go ahead and turn everything on. I move up to this here, I turn the RWR off. It doesn't seem to be terribly useful and it just makes racket, so that goes off. And then this here is our IFF power, that goes on. Our pipper goes on, we load the guns. Our selector here goes to air, our selector here goes to IR, and a little tip, something that you might do right off the bat, and it's certainly something I do a lot, is I'll go and get my pylon selector ready. However, if you're taking off from a busy airfield, your seeker head is going to be making a lot of racket, locking onto all of the aircraft taxiing, taking off, etc. So what you can do is go ahead and just set that up here until you've taken off, and then move it back down once you're in flight. We'll go ahead and move down to the left hand panel here. I turn the stabilizer on as I use the autopilot often, and then I go ahead and get this little flap here out of the way, that way I can just bring my gear up, and then once the gear has come up, then I'll just move it back down to neutral. But I like to go ahead and get this out of the way. It can be a bit of a pain to move on takeoff, and as I'm sure you guys know, MiG-21's a little tough to take off, so let's just get that out of the way on the ground here. I'll flip our countermeasures cover up, that way we can access our countermeasures, and then that is it as far as preparing for takeoff. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hoped it helped some of you. If you have any more tips that you'd like to share, leave them down in the comments section below and help others out. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.